So class, what have you noticed on the effects of these different types of illicit drugs? Anyone? Yes? Very good. What else? Yeah, that's it. Um, ilang beses nabanggit yung euphoria. Euphoria means intense happiness. So when they take those drugs, nakaka-feel sila na parang ang saya lang. It feels like heaven, like just like what they said. And also, gaya nga ng sabi nyo is it all affects the mind. Yung pag-intake, pag-inject, pag-singhot, all of them affecting our mind. Not just the body, but especially the mind. Right? So, good observation, guys. So, for the conclusion of this topic, an individual may take drugs in a few ways. Maybe just like what I said earlier, can be injected, inhalated, or ingestion. On how the medication is administered and may depend on the effects of drugs in the body. Kasi nga, sabi ko sa inyo, these drugs are also used for medication. But people use this in a bad way, in a abusive way. For example, there's an immediate impact on the injection of drugs directly on the bloodstreams, whereas absorption has a delayed effect. Siyempre, pag in-inject, di ba mas mabilis yun kasi diretso siya sa ugat, sa bloodstream mo, mag-flow agad, and then the effect is there. But pagka ininom mo, medyo matagal pa yung effect. Like that. But the brain is damaged by all misused medication. So, if we abuse these drugs, these illicit drugs, it actually affect right after our brain. Drugs will ultimately affect how the brain functions and interact with the brain. When we intake it, we're not be able to think again as the same. Kasi nga, medyo naapektuhan Ayun So class, before we end our discussion today, I have some questions for you. Are you ready? Okay. So, why is it illicit drugs or these psychoactive drugs are dangerous? Anyone? Yes? Good point. Illegal drugs are not good for anybody, especially to a child or to a teen whose body is still in developing. The brain and the heart and the other essential organs may be damaged by illegal drugs. For example, yung cocaine. When a child or a teen or anybody take cocaine, the worst case scenario is that if they can take the heart rate, the increased heart rate, it can cause heart attack for them and leads to death. And people are also less likely to do well in school, especially child teen who using these drugs. We can see that right away, that they cannot perform good in class, in sports, or they can make any wise choices or decision. Kasi nga, yung drugs already affected their brain. Imbis na sana they will think logically as a normal person, they will think outside of the world. Yeah, they will see things that we didn't see. And most likely they do stupid things or risky things like stealing just to buy drugs, killing just because they are hallucinating, they see something that people didn't see, that's why they kill. They are tend to do risky things that will hurt others, not just for themselves. Sometimes they kill themselves because some of the psychoactive drugs affect their brain and they cause anxiety and depression. Like so, class, do you have any questions about the topic that we discussed? None? Okay. So now let's proceed to our activity. Are you ready, class? Okay. In this activity, your president will distribute some papers and coloring materials because you will be doing a poster or a slogan. For 10 minutes, each of you will do a poster or slogan that shows the negative effects of drug abuse. Use your creativity as you do this activity. It is only for 10 minutes, class. So after that, you will pass it and let your leaders collect it. Okay? Are you ready? So let's start. Okay, so 10 minutes is over. Pass all your works to the aisle and let the leader collect it. And remember that this is slogan. I will be scoring all of your poster and slogan based on the rubrics that I will be posting here. Yeah. Just look at the rubrics and then let's proceed to our next activity. And in this activity, all you need to do is to go to your respective group and discuss the group all of your understanding about our lesson, and by the use of role play, you will show the possible substance abuse preventive strategies and you will present it in front, and I will give you scores depending on the rubrics also for the role play, and you have 10 minutes to discuss and practice everything. So class, let's start. So that was really great, class. So let yourself rest and get a 1/4 sheet of paper and answer these questions in front. All you need to do is answer all those questions based on the word pool above. Answers only, guys, and this is for 10 minutes also. So let's start. So class, pass all your quiz in front and leaders collective. So for the last part of our discussion today, please copy the assignments, answers these 3 guided questions here, and this will be checked on the next meeting. So for number 1, in a 1 whole sheet of paper, make a reflection on what we have discussed today. Number 2, give the substance abuse preventive strategies and explain. 3, among the 4 categories of psychoactive drugs, give the long-term effects of each category. And that's it. Thank you guys for listening and cooperating. That's all for today. Class dismissed.